Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we are back with grass analysis. So I don't know if you watched the previous video, but we were analyzing grass, I think around here, right? Somewhere around here. So yeah, if we look, it was yesterday. Yeah, it's around 22 hours, 23. So around here we charted, and yesterday, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. I'm gonna put a card on the right side, but essentially what I said yesterday, that this is a perfect W and essentially an under over, which we talked about in the previous video. So look how the under over played out. If you don't know what the under over is, essentially under over is a structure break, which the price moves from up, goes down, and then goes to the, let me give you this. Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna do this. And then this is a neckline. So essentially the price moves up, retests, and this would actually be a structure break, and then we move up. So in this scenario, I said that an under over is very likely to play, and we could see right here that we played an under over. So we went up here, we retested this stuff. This was the neckline, as you can see right here, and we went up, right? So essentially we did an under over for this essentially structure. But what we didn't chart, that we didn't chart this, and this is another under over, or over under, it doesn't matter, another neckline right here. So we could essentially do this, and this would be another neckline which we knew we breached, but we kind of hovered around and went back down. So yeah, not really a good playful under over, but essentially this is how you actually could play all the necklines. And we have one over here as well, so this could be the next one. So we bridged this one, we kind of retested it, went back up, and then this would be essentially the next under over. If you wanted to play like this, as you can see right here, you would probably put it around here if you go to 45. Yeah, so this would be, and look at this, I mean, it went exactly to it. And that's why I said, you have to, I didn't said this, but you have to play under overs, throughout the sections, right? Because you're gonna have many under overs in single structure. So as I said, here is one, here is second one, and here's the third one. So we bridged the first one, we went up, right? Perfect under over. Second one, breached up again, and now this was over under. So we went to the neckline, and then essentially we went back down, right? So this was an over under playing out, and over under, as I said, is this right here, goes to the neckline, and the price moves down. So now, right now, let's see, we had this support written from, I think, all the way here, and look at this, how it was supportive. I mean, this is a liquidity zone, and this is really perfect, as you can see right here. I mean, look how many touches we got. First one right here, and then we drew, I think, or drew it here, and then we got second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, eight. That's almost like 7 times, and this support is very strong. And that's why I said to you guys, because it's co-sanctioned with the half number 1.5. 1.5 or 2 or 1 is usually a very big psychological support. So in this case it was co-sanctioned with liquidity, the price moved, and that's why I said it's going to be a really big support. So yeah, I mean, look, it's bouncing again, so that looks pretty nice. But essentially, let's delete this. Now you know the stuff that we got. And essentially, I think here we drew this one a little bit wrong, so we could essentially put this a little bit more down, so we could have a liquidity zone. But essentially, you could play this under over and over under throughout one day, right? So you could essentially make lots of money up there. But now let's delete this one. Let's delete these lines because we don't need those lines anymore now. Okay, so I can see, right? We're moving in absolute trending channel. I can just see right now. I don't have to look at this, right? There's one over here. We're gonna put this one over here, and we're gonna put the I think I'm gonna do it like this, right? Let me go to 1 hour. Oh, not 1 month. Hours, come on. So let's go to 1 hour and see how this. So look at this, right? We are perfectly moving in upwards, so we're still bullish, right? Some people would say, oh, we're going bearish, right? we just resisted, blah blah blah, we're going down. No, we're still, you know, we still haven't broken a structural break on 1 hour time frame, right? And now if we just drew a line from here, oh, look at this, we have a pattern, right? So this is, you know, something to consider as well. And we got this one right here. So these two lines are going to be very important. As I said, I think it was the first or the second day, I said that I like to draw these kind of lines because one is essentially the wicks, so the liquidity grabs, and the second one are the closes. It's right here, right? So we have one liquidity grab, second liquidity grab, right? So that's why I like to draw two lines, because if the price moves up here, that doesn't mean it's gonna go up. It still has to go to this line, and then if it breaks this, then essentially, you know, we see a retest and then continuation back up. But yeah, price, you know, just bounced from the bottom, so I think price is gonna go now. It's gonna go up, right? Looks perfect. It's moving in, you know, it's making lower highs, higher lows, right? Higher lows right here, right? So essentially this is the same as, you know, drawing the lines, but for me the lines, you know, keep more visual aspect to the trading, so that's why I like to use lines. But sometimes if you don't know, you can use this kind of stuff and be like, okay, let's see, lower high, blah blah blah, and then you can go from here. All right, perfect. Yeah, so the price moves in here. It's looking good. I mean, we just got a bounce, so we know there's a lot of buyers here, a lot of liquidity here. So where would be the next zone? Right, so we just bounced from here. Now what would be the next zone? So we could essentially say, if we move now up, right, which I think would probably be the play, we move up, let's go to 5 minutes, we essentially move up, and now we're gonna retest this, right? Because this is gonna be the next zone that we're gonna be retesting, and right here it's gonna be a big zone. Why? Let me tell you why. We got a rectangle right here, right? As you can see, there was a lot of chopping up here, right? So these would essentially be, let's put a little bit more up. This would essentially be a liquidity zone, right? So we got liquidity zone. Let's go back to brush. We got liquidity zone into downslope trending line, which is co-sanctioned again, which is going to be a very strong support, resistance, sorry, right? And then if we move back here, we got, oh, that's just the midpoint. So yeah, we bridge this, we have this one, and then, you know, if we bridge this one, then we're essentially gonna go to this one, maybe retest, and then we can go up. So yeah, the next zone with probably 1.69, something around here, 1.69, and then, you know, you essentially need to watch how the price is gonna move. If essentially we get here, maybe we get a breakdown, and where we and how we would get a breakdown, it would be into this zone right here, right? So this would be essentially, if you want to play now, you know, the next few hours, this would essentially be the play. So, oh no, let's leave this here. So if the price, right, let me give you the pad. So you're gonna, if the price goes up, right, I'm not gonna draw up and down. So if the price goes up here, I'm sorry, if the price goes here, it could essentially retest back here, and then if it moves like this, then we could say, okay, it's got new support, it's going up, we might see this, right? So we could see this. If the price is actually going to go up, we're going to retest as always, or maybe if there's going to be a lot of buyers, we're just going to shoot up, but there's usually not the case. If we go just by trading analysis, that usually goes up and down and retest and then up, right? So this could be a very possible play that you could play this out, and then essentially you could you know, put limit buy here, and then you could play this, or you could play the breakout, which the breakout would happen in this kind of scenario. We go up, down, up, we bridge this, we retest either this or this, so essentially here, and then we move back up, right? So you could essentially put a limit buy over here, and then you could make, you know, a few percent on the breakout, you know, if you're a breakout trader, or you're just, you know, a limit buy trader, you know, from the bottom, from the lows. I don't like to trade breakouts. I like to, you know, be first, like in a good zone to get a good, how should I say, good entry, because, you know, crypto is all about good entries. If you have a good entry right here, you could play 100 leverage, right? And essentially you can make tons of money. If you're gonna, you know, essentially put 100 leverage here, oh, there's, you know, if it's not a really good entry, it's kind of in the middle of everything. So it's always great to have a good entry. But yeah, essentially that's it. And then if we breach this high, we're gonna go to this one. This is gonna be then the next zone. And then essentially if this kind of, if the price is very strong, we could go up, and then we kind of go up, and then the next zone would be right here, and then so on and so forth. If we go down, you have to be careful of a fake breakout. So what's a fake breakout? So you would essentially see the price go, like this, and then move up, then break down, right? So price could essentially break down from there, go to the zone again, maybe we do a lower high, and then price, sometimes like to do this and then goes up, right? So it does a fake out, boom, right? So, market makers love to do that because, if you're a trader, you would go essentially long here, they push the price down, you would sell here, and they would go up. So they got you 1-2 times, right? So that's why it's always good to play low leverage and have a good entry, because if I have good entry here and the price goes down and up, I'm gonna be, I have like 5 times leverage, I'm gonna be 6% in minus, which is not that, and then price reverses and I'm in profit, right? So yeah, this is how I would play the price. If essentially we actually go down, then the next zone for me would be, we got the big zone right here, but essentially I would do one zone right. I would essentially do one zone right here. So this would be a good, kind of breakdown. But in the meantime, we would have another break zone right here. So this would be a good buy zone as well. So we got one buy zone right here and one buy zone right here. And we're going to turn this red marker into green because this is a buy zone. So green are the buy zones and red are the sell zones. So this one we have, as I said before, if we breach, if we breach here, then there's going to be support. For now, it's still resistance, right? So we're going to put it into the red. And yeah, I think that's it. That's all you have to know. We got the pattern right here. It's looking like it's gonna go up, and then if you would essentially be like, okay, yeah, we're moving up, then where would be the next price? And then you would, go here, and you would be like, oh, it's a new all-time high. Yeah, of course, so something like that for grass. I think, I mean, it looks really fucking good. I'm not kidding. It looks really good. I mean, just look at this. We got 2 lines. We got the upper sloping line and down sloping lines. We got supports and everything. So that's it. That's it, guys. By the way, as I said in the previous video, I'm gonna be dropping Discord this week. So yeah, stay tuned. If you like the video, I have to say, hit the like and subscribe. We're gonna do some live streams as well in the future, which I'm gonna be doing trading analysis on your coins. So I'm gonna be helping you educate a little bit on, fundamentals and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.